What is up, everybody? I am Wake Up Matt, and today we get to talk about one of my favorite topics, and that is traveling the world for free. So one of the most popular questions that I get online, especially on Instagram, is how do you do what you do? How do you get to travel so much? How do you afford that? And how do you get to travel the world for free? So today I want to go through just some of the ways and some of the tips and tricks that I've used to be able to travel for free. But I guess first and foremost, it comes down to my job as well. I left my 9-to-5 job and started my own film and photography company. So having that just allows that room or that space and that time to be able to make my own schedule and be able to travel the world when I want and how I want, but it also allows me to take my work on the road. And so I am able to work while traveling at the same time. But before I ramble on too long, let's get right into it and find the ways that we can get you traveling the world for free. So one of the easiest ways that I've been able to travel the world for free has been with credit card sign-up bonuses. And so while I don't always recommend this idea, as you can rack up debt on your credit cards, one of the easiest ways is to sign up for credit cards when they have a special bonus. Different credit card companies will offer different promotions, and there's usually two different kinds. One, it will be you sign up for a card and you have to pay such and such amount of dollars over a certain period of time. So it could be you have to spend $3,000 in 2 months or 3 months or 4 months. And if you do that, they'll give you up to 40,000 miles, for example. And with that, it is at least a flight, maybe 2 flights, depending on where you're headed to. And so me, when I know that I've got a big purchase to make, or if I'm getting new equipment, I'll use this new credit card to purchase that equipment and then get a free flight out of it. Sometimes you can also sign up for credit cards and it'll just be as simple as spend whatever you want. It could be a cup of coffee, and you still get those miles. Those are by far the better deals to get, obviously, because you don't have to spend a whole bunch of money. So just a word of caution with the credit cards, because I have gone as far as getting multiple different credit cards just to get those miles so that I can travel as much as I can for free. Every time you do get a new credit card, it automatically checks your credit score, which means every time you check your credit score, it hurts your credit score. It doesn't do it a lot, but nevertheless, it still hurts your credit score. So just a little word to the wise, or a word of caution when you are doing this. Number 2, similar to the credit card, it's travel miles or air miles. Me being in Canada, we have Air Miles. Basically, it's a card company that signs up with a bunch of different retailers, a bunch of different companies, and so every time you go to these retailers, they give you a certain amount of miles, and you can accumulate those miles and get up to a free flight. Great option if you're already spending money going grocery shopping or buying whatever, then you can rack up those points and get a free flight in the end. But you can also do it through specific airline companies. So for me, I have Aeroplan. It's hooked up with Air Canada, so this means every time I fly on Air Canada, it racks up these additional miles that I can use to travel for free. So again, you have to, with these, spend money to get these free flights. But if you are traveling regardless, or if you are spending money at these retail stores, why not get the miles and accumulate that up to getting the free flight? In at number 3, this one is by far the most challenging, but also my favorite, just because it's the most rewarding too. And so that's getting sponsored. I'll be putting out a video in just a little while on how to get sponsored, but the other way that you can get free flights or free hotels, free rental cars, is by getting sponsored. So I'll be going over this again. Number 1, content is king. You do have to put out good content in order to get sponsored. And sometimes having a high subscriber or high follower count helps as well. Usually it does, unfortunately. So for me, I was able to reach out to different companies and kind of offer a trade, getting sponsored, posting on Instagram, but also providing them with content. So just in case you're worried, oh, I don't have enough followers, or you know, my subscriber base isn't that big, that's okay. Sometimes you can just make a deal with providing content. So taking photographs or providing video for them that they can use for their website or their social media pages, that can be used as a way to get this free travel as well. So reaching out to different hotels, different car companies, and different airlines, you can strike a deal and work with them that way to exchange your content, giving them exposure on social media in exchange for this free travel. So last but definitely not least is what I was able to do to get free travel or free accommodation while I was in Maui. So some of the different ways you can do it is working for different companies, nonprofits, or teaching ESL. So I know a lot of people, I've got a lot of friends that have gone overseas and taught ESL, English as a second language. And so because of that, they're able to travel in a place that they never would have been able to afford or never would have been able to visit otherwise. And so it provides you with a way to get really cool life experiences and to be able to travel and check out all these places for free. And the other way is what I did. I was able to work with a nonprofit. I was able to work with a church out in Maui. And so because of that, I was able to get free accommodation. I got free room and board, which was unbelievable and saved so much money, and I was so grateful for that opportunity. The other option is to work with a travel agency or a travel company or a tour guide company, and so you can reach out to them. Again, similar to getting sponsored, you can provide content for them, create videos for them, just for their social media or their website. So again, you're able to use your talents, your skills, and offer it for free travel in exchange for that. Thank you guys so much for watching this. I do appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit that button and subscribe. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you know any other ways to travel for free. I would love to hear them. Let me know of any other videos you want to see. I'll be coming out with more tutorials, more travel tips, and definitely a lot more travel videos. And if you haven't hit that like button already, I would appreciate that too. So stay tuned for the next video, and I will see you guys soon.